It's hard to believe, but over a dozen state agencies in Arizona do not have a permanent director, all because of a political stalemate between Republicans in the state Senate and Democratic Governor Katie Hobbs.
12 News journalist Sean Rice is here to tell us what a judge says has to happen. Look, elections have consequences. Hobbs won, and she can't get her people put in, right?
That's exactly what's happening, Troy. To be the director of state agencies like the Department of Housing, Gaming, and Tourism, you must be appointed by the governor and then confirmed by the state Senate. However, that has not happened for 13 different agencies because lawmakers and the governor haven't been able to get along. And now the state Senate president says it could open these agencies up to taxpayer-funded lawsuits in the future.
It's unfortunate that the governor broke the law and is not setting the example that she should be setting for the rest of the citizens, which is we all need to follow the law.
Senate President Warren Peterson sued Governor Katie Hobbs last year, and in June, a Maricopa County Superior Court judge ruled she did not follow the law by appointing executive directors of 13 state agencies.
They got really poor legal counsel. I mean, this is the law is very clear.
Agencies like Child Safety, Economic Security, and the Lottery have not had permanent directors. 12 News asked political expert Chuck Coughlin what the ramifications have been.
What's happened now is instead of having an agency director, there's a deputy director that is doing that functionally same thing, but without the accountability to the public that you would want to have in an agency director.
Democrats who backed Hobbs' effort to appoint executive directors of these agencies say they're still running properly and are ensuring vital services.
I think the work is getting done, and that's what matters. You know, your listeners, the people listening right now, they don't care. But what they want to know is, are kids being kept safe? Are housing units being built? Is the work getting done?
Still, though, Republican lawmakers say the governor's actions could lead to lawsuits in the future.
Let's say that a director took an action and there's a business that was unhappy with that action and they challenged the action because they say that the director was not legitimate.
After months of legal battles, Hobbs and Senate Republicans are pledging to work together once again. Tuesday, the governor agreed to follow the law by seeking confirmation of these directors by the Senate. But is anything going to change? Well, that depends who you ask.
We're back to kind of square one. How is this next go around going to be any different than the first go around?
I think the governor now knows that when she makes a nominee, they need to be competent and they need to be nonpartisan, and things will go smoothly. We will approve them.
I think that the people of Arizona would love to have a Democratic majority. We would bring forward transparency and reasonableness as well as reason to the legislature. We would restore the integrity of the institution that it so very much deserves.
So what happens next? Well, between now and the next legislative session, beginning in January 2025, Governor Hobbs will once again nominate directors of these state agencies by the first week of that legislative session. Though she was not available for an interview today, a spokesperson did tell us in an email, quote, "This outcome, rather than continued litigation, is what's in the best interest of the state right now." Sean Rice, 12 News.